Hi. Alright, y'all, we back, and here I have the TikTok attention span kit, so you will not skip the video. Nah, I'm just kidding. But today we have my first day back on the block, and I'm very excited. It's only been 6 days since I was last on program, but it feels like it's been forever. Like, it really feels like a super long time. So very excited to get back. We have now 3 blocks until European Championships, where will be my next meet and will be my last meet this year. So gotta be good. Probably not gonna win. Nathaniel Messiah is competing there, and also Mendy is pretty strong. I think also Imad and Bresta will be competing there. I hope I can beat those two at least. And I hope I can get close to Mendy-ish. But I think Nathaniel Messiah, if he has like just a decent day, like I'll really have a chance if we both have like a really good day. But he's also way older than me. All of them are, except for Bresta, we're the same age, but all of the other ones are significantly older than me. I think basically all of them are last year juniors, and I still have like 3.5 years more. So yeah, I think we'll be good. But 3 blocks until that, and the main thing we need to actually fix is just the deadlift grip, because the bench is getting back, the pec is fully healed. We just need the bench strength to get back, and there is some things with like some mobility differences that make my bench very uneven, and that can create some issues in terms of elbow depth, where one of my elbows is like completely fine in elbow depth, but then the other one is a little bit iffy. I personally think that it is fine most of the time, but just because it is a rule that is being judged so like differently from competition to competition and from referee to referee, like it's not good to like have your bench like just 30% of the time get red lights. So we want to make sure that that's not an issue. And there's really 2 options. Either first one is try and fix the mobility difference there is, so I'm benching more evenly, and the second one is just to sink. So I'm still benching super uneven, like one of them like this, but I'm just sinking down into my chest, and because of that I will be in elbow depth. That's really the 2 main options there are, to like still be strong, perform good, and be in elbow depth for guaranteed with every single referee. The squat is good, we just need to continue on squatting. There's really no issues there. And the deadlift, the thing is, I'm really strong in competition, pulling power wise, like my quads and glutes and hamstrings and spinal rexes and everything is feeling perfect. Like my pulling power feels really good comp day, but my grip becomes an issue on the competition day. And it's weird because I can't even train it because I don't have any grip issues in training. So when I go to the gym, like you cannot train something that isn't an issue. Like if I do a single at RP 10 in the gym, it's not going to be an issue of the grip at all. I could hold on to that like forever if I wanted to. So it's kind of weird to train that because I can't, because it's so easy in the gym. So what is the difference? The difference is probably that just the acute fatigue from the squat and the bench is for some reason affecting my grip much more than anything. So now we are back with the week 4 SPD primary days, and also week 1, 2, and 3. Oh, but my cat is just like laying down on the floor and saying, wow. Is that you? Yeah. It's because I'm talking, and when I'm talking, he wants attention. Yeah. Because then I'm not talking to him, and that's not great. Anyways, the deadlift grip, we need to get it fixed. So we've introduced SPD primary day. So I have my primary squat today, my primary bench, and my primary deadlift all in the same day. So we have moved the squat back-offs to another day, so I don't have those today, because I have experience beforehand with both doing a squat top set and back-offs, a bench top set and back-offs, and then deadlift. That my deadlift gets significantly nerfed, also strength-wise, not just with the grip in training. So kind of hoping there is some issues with the grip this block in the deadlift, because that would mean that we are actually training the thing that we need to be training. Because in training usually there's literally like zero issues with the grip. I can hold on to like an RP10 deadlift and just feel like there's no issues at all with the grip. I could hold on to that forever if I needed to. So because of that, I'm not training it really. So with this SPD week 4 primary, week 1, 2, and 3, we'll hopefully train that aspect, get the bench a little bit more even, and just continue the squat progression. The squat is just fine. So that is the plan for today. Still, even though I'm feeling like it's been a super long time since the comp, definitely still have some fatigue. Especially my lower back is feeling pretty fried still. So probably gonna get some mobility things through that now, and then I'll go to the gym pretty soon and we'll see what's up. Alright, so here we have the very first primary SPD day I've had in years. I actually used to do it like 2 or 3 years ago, if you remember. I think 2 years ago I did that leading into Nordic and European Championships in 2023. So pretty much exactly 2 years ago I was doing this, and I've been doing that for almost a year at that time. So squats were obviously always fine because I did those first, so there's no issues with that. Sometimes the bench was slightly taxed after the squat, but not really. It was fine. Usually hit all my all-time PRs there in the bench. And for the deadlifts, it was a little bit like different from time to time. Sometimes they were a little bit nerfed, sometimes they were completely fine. But I ended up doing it for so long that that was just kind of how the deadlift was anyways, so it doesn't really matter. So I ended up pulling the best back then when I did it last time. I think 302.5 was the best I did in training, and I attempted 312, wasn't quite there on midday. But there was zero grip issues back then because I trained it. Hopefully, I'm hoping that's why, because I trained it on the SPD day. So put on, like, let's say maybe I couldn't do 312, but I could maybe do 310, let's say on comp day. So like my deadlift increased by like 7.5 kilos from training to in comp. So if I can do, let's say 360-ish in training now, that would mean that would be good for hopefully a little bit more than 360 in a competition. But yeah, very nice start to the SPD day. And as you will see here in just a second, the deadlifts were actually completely fine.